I have a two-part question for you. First of all, are you intentionally using plant medicines or other psychedelics for transformation? And the second part is, if you are, do you have an ongoing meditation practice? This is Eddie with a Mindful Emergence, where Margaret and I offer mindfulness, movement, and breathing practices for those who want to use plant medicines intentionally for healing and transformation. We're in the waking up business. So, meditation and psychedelics, why do they go together so well? Well, I can tell you this from my own personal experience, being a meditator for over 40 years, I have found that what I have gained in my practice, and I do have a daily practice, what I have gained has been tremendously helpful in navigating sometimes difficult psychedelic experiences with some very strong medicines. And also, it's helped me get clarity with all the medicines that I have, be able to see how my mind works, be able to feel into my body and notice what's happening internally. There are so many benefits. So, what I'll do is I'm going to go through some of the benefits, some of the reasons why I think it's so important. So, first of all, the body. When we take something like psilocybin, for example, it is a very body somatic oriented medicine, and you can feel it in your body. And regardless of how you take it, even if you do something like lemon tech, which seems to smooth the launch, if you will, a lot of times there's physical discomfort. Certainly, if you're doing ayahuasca or some of those other stronger medicines like peyote and iboga and things like that, there's going to be physical discomfort. That's part of the journey. How do you work with it? Can you say yes? Can you track what's happening in your body? Can you bring kind attention towards difficulty that you're feeling in your body? Meditation helps us do that very well. Okay, here's the second thing is, if you do meditation, you can start learning how to do body scans. And body scans are a wonderful way to connect with our body, start developing intelligence about what's happening internally because the body keeps the score. The body tells us what's going on. And if we start doing body scans, we can fine tune that muscle, if you will, of being able to track and notice what's happening in our body. And certainly you can listen to body scans. You can go on an app like Insight Timer and be guided through these, and that's great. But you can also learn to do your own body scan self-guided. All right. And I think that's even more helpful. Another thing is that we can work with our mind. And this is huge. The reality of it is that we're constantly being bombarded by thoughts. And most of the thoughts are either just plain out random nonsense, or it's a lot of stuff that's sort of locked into our thinking, certain belief systems and ideas about how things work. You know, we've kind of been programmed since we were young to look at the world in certain ways. So, can we develop what's known as dual awareness or witness consciousness, where we can sort of step back from whatever stuff is arising in the mind to be able to look at it, question it, start unpacking the stories, all the downloads and everything that comes, and be able to look at it without being caught in it. Dual awareness is a phenomenal asset for preparing for a medicine journey, being in a medicine journey, and integrating a medicine journey. Profoundly helpful. Also, if that's not enough, we can learn self compassion practices, loving kindness practices. So when we're struggling, we can use these heart practices that have been around for thousands of years to be able to nurture ourselves, be able to feed ourselves in a positive way in those difficult times. And if you use medicine enough, there's going to be difficult times because stuff's going to come up, and it's coming up for us to work with, to look at, to process, to move through, to heal from. So, I plan on teaching some meditation workshops, and I don't have a full picture of how that's going to look, but I want to be able to start teaching meditation to people who are using psychedelics, those who are interested and committed to that pathway. So if you're not signed up to our newsletter, go on our website, get the free tools, get on our website, get on our newsletter list, and you'll get that information as well as everything else that we're doing. And also, by the way, I've got a lot of videos on mindfulness and meditation on this YouTube channel. So anyway, I wanted to offer that to you. There's one other thing. Right now, there's a practice that's starting to show up a lot in psychedelic work, and it's called IFS, which stands for Internal Family Systems. And I won't try to explain it because Margaret's the one that really does that, and she is the one that should explain it. But it basically recognizes that we as individuals have all these different parts that are part of us, and that it's important that we learn to develop a relationship with them. And we can do that, but to do it in an effective way, it's very, very helpful to be able to have some kind of meditation practice. Is it essential? No. Is it helpful? Yes. Margaret has told me that those who meditate seem to be able to use the IFS more effectively, especially if they're partnering it with plant medicine work. So I gave you some information. I hope that's helpful. If you have any questions, any comments, please put them in the comment section. In the description that included with this video, I actually put some documentation of from outside sources about meditation and psychedelics. So go ahead and take a look at that. And if you want to talk to us, go ahead, sign up for a free consultation, and we would very much look forward to talking with you and explaining what we do and see if we can be helpful to you. So I hope this video worked for you, and give us a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you want more information like this, and thanks for watching.